Hello, 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 all of my fragrance lovers, my frag heads. What is going on? It's your girl Tracy D, the fragrance junkie. What going on, y'all? Okay, so I had some time in my schedule. So I've been pondering making a video about the Middle Eastern fragrances that I personally like, and believe me, tapping into the Middle Eastern genre has been an interesting road for me personally, and finding those scents that really don't offend my olfactory senses, kind of like Sublime from Lattafa, and some other scents that I have smelled, even Camera, that kind of like, there's something in those fragrances. I don't know if it's the aligak wood or the gaiac wood. I don't know what it is. It's sort of like a Middle Eastern DNA. Let's just call it that. For me, it's a Middle Eastern DNA in a lot of their fragrances. Once the fragrance dries down, even sometimes when you spray it on, that smell goes straight up your olfactory and like obliterates your brain. Okay, so I don't know what that's called. If anybody knows what's in those fragrances that does that, I don't know, but it's been a journey and a struggle just to find the Middle Eastern fragrances that I like, and even being a little afraid until I discovered a couple different places. I think it's Hygie Scent, and also Sample Decant or something like that, which I'll put down in the description box. Two places where you can actually purchase samples, 1 milliliter, 2, 5, and so forth, the Middle Eastern decants that you can get from these two sources, instead of blind buying. And that's what I was doing. I was blind buying, guys, when I first started this journey. Okay, and I ended up selling so many of the Middle Eastern fragrances I received, that I paid my hard-earned money for, just to be disappointed. And I'm sure a lot of you out there in TV land, YouTube land, can definitely feel me on that one, right? So enough of the whole diatribe thing. You just have to get some samples, and I would never tell you to blind buy Middle Eastern fragrances. Even if the notes sound like it's right up your alley, which I have done and still been disappointed. So anyway, buy samples, guys, before blind buying. That's all I can tell you. And really, that's with any fragrance. All right, times are hard out there, okay, for a pimp. Times are hard out there, and we do not have time to be spending frivolous money on these fragrances that we are addicted to. Come on, let's call it like it is. We're addicted to fragrance, okay? So we need to have an addiction that doesn't break the bank. So, and there are still some Middle Eastern fragrances that I still have on my shelf that are for sale on my MERCARI, that, I just sold Ragba. Can you believe that? It has been on my for sale shelf for at least a year, and I finally sold Ragba. I don't know what that scent is about. It smells weird. That's all I can tell you. But I sold it. I keep digressing, okay, about this Middle Eastern thing. But even if the notes sound like it's right up your alley, you may be disappointed. So let's get into the Middle Eastern fragrances that I really love, or have grown to love. And these are awesome. A lot of these scents you can wear year round if you want to. It's your choice on how you wear your fragrances and when you wear your fragrances, okay? But to me, these are perfect for the hot, scorching summer that we are having here in Atlanta, GA, honey. Ooh, it's hot, all right? So if you see me just break out into a sweat, it could be menopause, it could be the heat, I don't know, okay? Just roll with it, okay? So I'm going to tell you about the Middle Eastern fragrances that I've really grown to love and why. So, before I start, a little housekeeping, you guys. Do your girl a solid favor and hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Welcome to my fragrance family, relatively new YouTube channel. So please give your girl some support. I really do appreciate that very, very much. Okay, so the first one we're going to start off with is Musamam White Intense. I feel like there's got so many smudges on here, you know. Alright, we're going to start off with Lattafa, okay? So, Lattafa, this is Musamam White Intense, alright, with the beautiful snake. Sorry, I thought I felt my cat jump up. With the beautiful, beautiful snake bottle. I hate snakes, but I love this bottle. It's very heavy. You could clunk somebody upside the head with this. Not that I'm advocating violence of any kind, but I'm just saying you could if you needed it. This is a beautiful scent. I tell you, to be honest with you, I saw a lot of reviews on this before I actually purchased it. I think I might have bought this on either Amazon or Walmart. Yes, Walmart. They have all the Middle Eastern scents, okay? So when I first got it, you know, let me just tell you the notes first and foremost. If you are not familiar, if you've been under a rock somewhere, been out of the country, turned off from all sort of electronics, and you've never heard of this before, this is Lattafa Musamam Intense, all right? The top notes are bergamot, orange, and spices, ylang-ylang, coconut, and broxin to give it some of that lasting power, and mahonial. Not sure what mahonial smells like, but if it's in here, it smells good, okay? Sandalwood, musk, and benzoin. Okay, I love that. And you know, when I first got it, I was like, I'm not sure about this. I mean, it smells okay, but I thought that the dry down had a little bit of that Middle Eastern DNA that I was talking about. But this, the only wood that this has in here is the sandalwood. So it could be the musk, I'm not sure. But this is a beautiful coconut scent. It smells like dry coconut husk. It doesn't smell like the meaty part of the coconut, like when you bust it open and you drink the water and you bust it open and you eat all the meat in there. No, this is like a dry, husky type of scent mixed in with all of those other beautiful ingredients, right? It just smells divine. And I've had this for about a year. I haven't made much of a dent in it, although I have worn this quite a bit. You don't need that many sprays. To me, this has pretty good lasting power. I would say that if I spray this on before I go to work in the morning, I would get maybe a good 6 hours out of this. And if I was going somewhere afterwards, I might have to just spritz once or twice. But this is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance and well worth the money. I can tell you that. All right. I don't think this is a replica or a dupe of any kind. If I'm wrong, somebody shout it out. But I don't believe that this is a replica. But this is a beautiful coconut husky, sandalwood, you know, ylang-ylang forward type of scent. So it's very beautiful. Okay, now I'm just looking at my other screen, so bear with me, guys. I don't have this elaborate setup yet. Okay, it's coming. Okay, all right. So we're going to talk about Lattafa Angham. Where is that thing? Is this it? No, that's cherry cola, and that's not even in this video. All right, I don't know. Hold on for a second. Thanks for holding, guys. So, from hyggescent.com, that's where after a lot of disappointments, I've decided, or I discovered, and that's where I get all of my samples of all of my Middle Eastern scents. And this is, I heard all the rave and what people were talking about, Burberry Goddess and everything like that. I don't own a bottle of Burberry Goddess, but I've been to Sephora several times and I've sprayed it on. And so when I heard about this Angham from Lattafa, I decided, you know what, let me just order a sample and see. So the Angham has the top notes of mandarin, ginger, pink pepper. Middle is lavender, praline, cacao, and jasmine. And the base notes are vanilla, amber, and musk. And pretty much Burberry Goddess has the same exact notes in there. I was, to be honest, when I went into Sephora and I several times and sprayed it on, it was okay, But I had a choice between buying Burberry Goddess and buying the other scent. No, it's just left my mind. The other scent that also has lavender in it. A lot of these same notes. Guerlain. What is it? Intense. And that one I loved more. So I got that instead. So I wanted to try this Angham. It smells really good. I really like it a lot. To me, it smells better than the actual Burberry Goddess. I've never been a huge Burberry girl anyway. It has never been one of my favorite houses. And so I would definitely say if you like Burberry Goddess, you can definitely try out Lattafa Angham. And also I do, and it's not here, but I do also have the Dua brand, and I think it's called Goddess Within Her, with the same exact notes. That is a dupe of the Burberry Goddess. So I would say, why spend all the money when you could smell just as good with Lattafa's or with the Dua brand? Okay, so what is next? Oh my goodness. Can I take a sip of coffee on this? Okay. Now, from the same sample company, Hygiscent, I heard all this hullabaloo. Yes, I did say hullabaloo about Lattafa's coral. Lattafa Abiyedh coral perfume, to be exact. Okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. She is all the rage right now. Okay, so I did get a sample, and to me it was like I heard, this beautiful melody inside of my brain, and my olfactory was like, ah, and the angels started singing, and I was in heaven, literally. So I said, okay, Prime Day came around. I went to Amazon and I bought this beauty right here. All right, this coral for what? $20, $18. Woo woo woo! And believe me, it is well worth it. This, first of all, I love Lattafa because they make beautiful bottles. The presentation, it means a lot. Some of those weird other bottles, I guess somebody will like them, but I like it sleek and simple. And this is right up my alley. I like the top, and a very heavy bottle. And just sniffing it makes me happy. Let me tell you what's in this bad boy. Ah, my gosh. I'm just in love. I'm sorry. It's so funny what something that smells so delicious can do. It just makes me automatically happy. It makes me automatically smile. And it's probably going to do the same for you. Unless you hate watermelon. Okay? So let me tell you what's in here. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. So it opens up with peach, watermelon, and orange. That's the first thing I smell, is that beautiful combination. It smells watery, like watery, fruity type of intermingling of all three of those. And then the middle is coconut and white florals. The base notes feature vanilla, amber, and musk. I don't know what the white floral is. I don't know if it's like a gardenia or something like that, but let me tell you something. This is truly a phenomenal scent. Look, sprayer, good. This scent, spraying this on a paper strip does no justice to the scent. It needs to intermingle with your skin. But it's just beautiful, fruity goodness. It's sort of effervescent in a way, like it's sort of like sparkly or bubbly in a way, and I'm sure that's all those fruits. And it just smells like a summer day, you know what I mean? And like a day spent on the boat or the yacht, or you know, or even if it's just running around running errands and on a hot summer day. It's been scorching here in Atlanta, and just being able to spray this on and just go and know that the beautiful scent trail behind you is going to be fruity and fresh, and you're going to make everybody around you smile and be happy, because that is what this scent invokes. Happiness, summertime, the sun, your skin but better, but with a little bit of tropical fruit added to it. That's what this smells like. It's delightful, delicious, well worth the money. Oh my gosh, that watermelon scent is to die for. And this scent, it may not be the longest lasting. I think when I spray it on, I probably get, and I have doused myself in this, just trying to see, okay, what's good? Like how many sprays is it going to take for this to last, while I'm at work or whatever. I think the longest has been maybe about 4 hours, but this is definitely worth the money. And this is definitely worth respritzing. And if you stick it in your refrigerator on one of those hot days, you take it out and you spritz, oh my gosh, that would feel so good. And you would smell so heavenly. So definitely get your nose on Lattafa's Abiyedh Coral. Okay, beautiful, beautiful scent. And I was a little hesitant about getting this scent because I think I've said this in my last video. I already have watermelon based scents that I actually love, and I wasn't sure if another one was welcome, but this one is definitely welcome. Another one is my BATIKH, which in Arabic means watermelon. Okay, and this is such a lovely smell. I've got quite a dent in here. This is a 100 ml bottle, and I think when I bought this, it actually cost me about $30 a few years ago, or maybe it was maybe a year ago. I got it for $30, and now it's much more than that. In some places, I've seen it being astronomical. So I don't know, but this is just as good. And you know what? You could probably put these two together for an even more watermelon-based fruit bomb. Okay, because this also, it has pear, cologne, okay, tangerine, watermelon, strawberry, apple, rose, praline, musk, and it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful, and it invokes the same type of feeling, happiness. If you're in a sad mood or feeling down for some reason, thank you, Spirit, for acknowledging that. I'm just saying. I'm a tarot reader, too, so this invokes happiness. Your spirit just is happy and wants to smile and skip down the road with this on. So yeah, these two can be combined together. And then my other watermelon scent that I'm really loving right now is the Duo brand Wave Rider. Okay, I don't know if I bought this up, but this has got a lot of the same notes: watermelon, aquatic notes. Now the BATIKH is not as watery or aquatic as the Coral and the Wave Rider. Okay, these are very aquatic. Still have the mandarin in them and the other fruits, and it's just beautiful, and you can't go wrong with this. This is a replica of 1015's Wave Child. I'm waiting. I'm actually never smelled that before. I'm waiting for my sample to come from Scent Split so that I can try that. And if you need any other samples aside from Middle Eastern, Scent Split is where you need to go to get all of your samples. Okay. All right. So Wave Rider by the Duo brand. All right, what do we have now? What do we have next, guys? I hope you guys are having a really great summer. I hope it started off right for you. I know it's been very, very hot here, and so only like trying to operate when necessary instead of trying to melt out on this stuff. All right, so the next one I have is also another Lattafa. It is Affection Love. And I love this heavy bottle. It's so heavy. I love the bottle design, period. Lattafa is like, as far as Middle Eastern brands, this is definitely, they definitely make beautiful bottles. This is a part of the Lattafa Pride line. And this is called Affection Love, or Love Affection. It's divine. It's pistachio based. So it's pistachio, hazelnut, black currant or cassis, lily of the valley, jasmine, raspberry, and lactonic notes, which means that it sort of has this creamy essence to it. It's got vanilla and tonka bean, and it dries down to a comforting and sweet, beautiful pistachio based scent. Is beautiful. This scent, like I said, all these scents you can wear year round, but this is even good in the summertime. All right, I love it. It's beautiful. Let me see. Let me spray it. I haven't worn this in a while. Let me spray this bad boy. It's just beautiful. I know some people are going to be like, what? Okay, let me just fess up that I actually love Affection better than Khair Pistachio. I'm just being real. I love it more than Khair or Khair, or however you want to pronounce it, better than this pistachio. The bottle is beautiful. I love the bottle. Beautiful presentation. As you can see, I put a pretty decent a dent in this, and I think all of these Middle Eastern scents I've had for probably a year or less. So yeah, I love this one too. For different reasons, for very, very different reasons. To me, the Love Affection is a more genuine presentation of what a pistachio scent should be or smell like to me. This one is more powdery. Let me tell you what's in here. Italian bergamot, pistachio, hazelnut, sweet rum, cardamom, davana, pink pepper, ice cream, geranium, white peony, jasmine, raspberry, white peach, there's a lot in here, pear, white amber, African rosemary, oud, Boujee, whipped cream, marshmallow, cotton candy, tonka bean, cedarwood, vanilla, sandalwood, Turkish delight, cocoa, or cacao, musk, leather, vetiver. Okay. All right. Now, honestly, I just read off the other notes to the Lattafa Love Affection. Pretty simple and straightforward. And you would think that with all of these ingredients in the Khair pistachio, that it would pack a little bit more of a punch to it. And to me, it's just powdery. Now, don't get me wrong, this is a beautiful scent, especially with all those freaking ingredients. My gosh, what a concoction. But to me, this is not a pistachio leading scent. I smell the pistachio, but I smell some of the other scents more, like the Italian bergamot and the whipped cream and the marshmallow and the cotton candy and all of that. And to me, all of those ingredients sort of take away from my pistachio. Like, I want my pistachio to be more memorable. Although this is an easy breezy scent, you spritz it on, especially when you're standing there going, okay, which scent do I wear today? I don't know. I'm not, because I have all these scents. This is an easy grab and go. It's beautiful. But yeah, I would prefer the Lattafa Love Affection more. And I've even mixed these two together to get more bang. And these are really beautiful together. Okay. All right. So where are we going next? Yeah. Okay. Where's that Khair Confection? Oh, okay. Here we go. All right. So let me just start off with another Khair, and this is Khair Confection. All right. I've used this some, but I can honestly tell you that it's not something that I reach for on a regular. It is nice though. It is nice. Let me tell you the ingredients. Pear, whipped cream. Middle is cashmere, jasmine, and ylang-ylang. The base is vanilla, marshmallow, and sandalwood. And I really do like it. I really, really do like it. To me, it could be the cashmere, but to me, when I put this on, it smells like they might have snuck some patchouli in here, on the low, okay? But they just ain't fessing up to it. Could be the cashmere, but I can't see where all these other ingredients would create this scent, okay? Unless there's a little bit of patchouli somewhere in there, okay? But it is a nice scent. I do like it. I like the dry down. This lasts about 6 hours or so. And this is a dupe of Kayali's Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar, okay, which pretty much has the same ingredients in it. If I were to choose between the two, although this is a great substitute, sorry about that, guys, I would still prefer the Kayali brand, and sometimes I mix them as well, since I don't have a full bottle of it, okay? And so that's the Khair Confection. Some people would get into a duel over this scent. It's I would give it probably a 7 out of the 10. Okay, and next we're moving on to another Kayali scent. I really do like Kayali scents, and I have several travel size bottles. The only commitment of the 100 ml was the Kayali 28. Yeah, so anyway, we've got the Kayali Yum Boujee Marshmallow. Absolutely adore this scent. There's quite a dent in this little travel size. I love it. You can mix this scent with anything that you're wearing and just create another, you know, dimension to the perfume that you already have on. It's really lovely. It is marshmallow, succulent strawberries, creamy coconut, freesia, whipped vanilla, and pink musk. It's delectable and it's delicious. It also has Italian lemon in it, nectarine blossom apple, and some raspberry and ambroxan in it. And it's really, really lovely. Would I spring for a big girl bottle? Possibly. I'm still on the fence, but wait. I'm not sure if I'm going to splurge on a big bottle of the Kayali because of this little girl right here. And this is Paris Corners Marshmallow Blush. Cute little bottle. Yeah, cute enough. Cute enough. Cute enough so that you don't have to hide it in the back. But let me see what we've got here. Okay, so this is definitely a replica and a darn good dupe of the Kayali Marshmallow Blush. Yeah, definitely a good dupe. It is, you know, whereas the Kayali is a skin scent, this one is a little more loud than that, okay? This has strawberry, raspberry, lemon, ambroxan, orange blossom, musk, candy scents, whatever that is, and marshmallow. Pretty much, maybe, you know, maybe missing a few ingredients, but the essence pretty much is still the same. It dries down, still the same. It's very beautiful. Very beautiful. I would definitely recommend this marshmallow blush. I was pleasantly surprised. I mean, I would say that this is a it's almost a one-to-one dupe. Almost a one-to-one. This one is it projects a little bit louder than the Kayali. Yeah, but you know, sooner or later it dies down to that beautiful skin scent, but it's really beautiful, and I would definitely recommend this. And we have another suggestion, and that would be the Duo brand, and that would be the Strawberry Marshmallow Dream 81. Okay, just like based off the Kayali Yum Marshmallow 81. This is a replica or a dupe of it. And this, if it's in stock, I would say get your hands on it. That's the problem with Duo. Sometimes it's really hard to find scents back in stock. Sometimes it takes them forever to restock, which, you know, if it takes that long, sometimes if you're like me, I'm like, I'll just buy it somewhere else. You know, I'll buy the scent somewhere else, or I'll just buy the original instead of waiting for Duo to restock, which has always been one of their problems, even though I do like some of their scents. Yeah, I have not shopped as much there, but this is definitely a great replica of the Kayali, and this is only $33, okay? I think this was about $35, $36 last time when I bought it. All right, so moving right along, and the Duo brand pretty much has the same one-to-one ingredients that the Kayali does. All right. My next love, which really had to grow on me. I mean, really had to grow on me. I don't know. Is that the DNA of Mediterranean? I don't want to say Mediterranean. Middle Eastern scents. I'm not sure. But I bought a sample of this. And this is Bois de Vanille, and it is absolutely fantastic. And let me see, this is by Bois. And look at first of all, the bottle is absolutely stunningly gorgeous and simple, right? It's heavy as hell, like, man. And the juice inside is, look at the color of the juice. It's just, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Listen, it's on sale though. It's on sale on a tar mist for about $80. I'm not going to tell you what I paid for this. I actually paid about, with the discount, maybe about $50 for this. I paid about $50. Now it's up to $80, and that's on sale. And I got it from a tar mist. But bergamot, cassis, solar notes, rose, coconut, vanilla, and amber. Such a beautiful, this is like, to me, I mean, anyone can wear this scent, but this reminds me of a woman who is self-assured and self-confident. She knows exactly who the F she is, all right, and makes no apologies for that. It's beautiful, absolutely. It's very coconutty, but to me, this also has like that coconut husk type of DNA to it. It's not the meat of the coconut, it's the outside of it, and mixed along with the vanilla, the amber, and some of the solar notes in the vanilla. It's just beautiful and worth every penny. Worth every penny. If you can find it on sale for less than $80, I would say keep shopping. But if not, it's worth the money, and this bottle is going to last you for a long time. You only need a few spritzes of this, and you're off to the races. And this lasts at least 6 to 8 hours or more, especially if you spray it on your clothes and your skin. And for me, some people might say, no, I would only wear that in the fall and the winter. Well, you wear it whenever you want to, but I'm gonna wear this whenever I want to, and you can wear this for the summertime. Okay? All right. What else do we have? That's one of my favorite vanilla scents. It's very luxurious smelling, you know. Okay. And my last, I forgot my Liam. I forgot my last Lattafa, and this is Liam Gray. Love, 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 love. Now, very simple, understated bottle, like I like. And this is Liam Gray, and this is a replica or a duplicate, or in the same family line as Gris Charnel, BDK's Gris Charnel. And I'm glad that I discovered this, because I did get a sample from Scent Split of the original Gris Charnel, and although I loved it because I do love fig forward scents, it dried down a little drier than I wanted it to, right? Like, it was lacking a little bit of sweetness to it, and that's where Liam Gray comes in. It's got pretty much the same ingredients or the same notes, and those are fig, cardamom, black tea, iris, labdanum, vetiver, vanilla, sandalwood, tonka, and patchouli. Now, I cannot stand patchouli at all. If a scent has patchouli in it, it has to be the type of patchouli where I barely smell it, or I'm like, what? It's got patchouli in it? Really? Okay, and that is this scent right here. Now, in the Gris Charnel, I could pick up, and maybe that's where that dry smell was coming from, that earthier smell was coming from. Could have been from the type of patchouli that they were using. But Liam Gray, it's beautiful. It's got a sweet fig. It's got a sweetness to it that I really dig, really, really dig. I smell the fig, the cardamom, and the black tea right off the bat. I smell the iris and the labdanum. The vetiver, it doesn't smell as green as the original Gris Charnel, which has a lot more vetiver to it. So this has like a splash of it. And then it's held down by the vanilla, sandalwood, and the tonka. Like the patchouli in here is so well blended, or it's just like a little, let me put one drop and that's it type of mixing, but it's exquisite. Liam Gray, and this can be worn any time of the year. And I would say the BDK Gris Charnel, I think that would be more geared towards fall and winter, because it's got that drier type of smell to it. But this one, Liam Gray, I really feel can be worn year round. And if you love fig and some of the other notes that I mentioned, I would say get your nose on this if you haven't already. It's really, really beautiful. And this Liam Gray, it dries down to a beautiful scent that gives you a little bit of a scent trail. And you're just going to be smelling fabulous, I would say, for at least 5 to 6 hours. Is that it? Hold on. And I was just looking at the ingredients to the Gris Charnel, and yeah, it's got the same notes in there. Instead of maybe just regular sandalwood, maybe they use Indian sandalwood. Instead of just vetiver, it's a bourbon vetiver. Okay, so, but yeah, I would say, I definitely would not say that they're a one-to-one dupe to one another. I would say probably about 75-80. But if I had to choose between the BDK and the Lattafa, I would choose the Lattafa. All right. And I think that's it for my review today. The star of the show for me right now, as the summer starts to heat up, is definitely the Lattafa Abiyedh Coral. Get your nose on this. It's beautiful. Beautiful. All right. And do me a favor, share some of your favorite Middle Eastern fragrances that you think I should try or suggest that I try in the description box. If I have any affiliate codes, it's down below. There's a little bit about me, and there's and all the information about what type of notes that I like and all that other stuff. So, and also my email and contact information in case you want to drop me a line. But let me know what you think that I might like. I'm a gourmand girl, but I do like fruity gourmands. I like fruity type of fragrances that last. Yeah, so thanks for joining me today. Let me know your thoughts, or just leave me an emoji, okay? And do your girl a solid, like I said, and like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to know anything about my tarot channel, my Ascension 225 Tarot and Oracle channels here on YouTube, look below. The description is below. The link is below as well. All right, you guys, take care and have a great day. I'm loving you all the way from this hot ATL. All right, peace. Take care.